Hey guys, Saints here. Um, so, uh, before I actually finished editing this video, I put in a request on one of my Discord channels to be considered one of the content creators, and the request was approved. So I'm officially a content creator for another YouTuber's Discord. He's a significantly larger YouTuber than I am. I would like to first off say thank you to Samaj. And now, secondly, as per the agreement that I made, I would also like you guys to go and check out his channel and to check out his Discord, both of which will be linked in the description below, along with my Discord that I got up and running. Feel free to join that too, if you wish. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace. Hey guys, Saints here, and welcome to my channel. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. Hold on, bear with me for just a second here. Okay, we shouldn't have any interruptions here. Let's there we go. It should be everything, other than a text possibly. Hang on. Sorry, a little bit of personal business came up with. Okay, guys, as I'm sure you know, at the time of recording this video, units now have interchangeable abilities. Right now, I've been going through here with my Tier 9 Cavalry, and been looking at them. You have a number of abilities to swap out for, and I've been sitting here debating with myself a number of things. One, with my R ability here, I can't have I could put Cavalry Charger on, which is a default, but you can't use it with Scipio because his charge overrides it, and I guess they just don't want Romans to have two charges, even though there's other cavalry in the game that does, but I'm not gonna harp on that too much because that's just complete bullshit. But you can equip Cavalry Dash with it, which will give you more movement speed for 5 seconds, but you're also silenced for those 5 seconds, so I don't really know if it's worth it, because that means you can't charge, you're just faster. There's a bit to be said there. But right now I have the missile block chance because it reduces your speed but increases your missile block by 20. And I think with the current missile block that I have on this unit, with that on as well, 67 plus 6, that's 73, 93, that'll be blocking the majority of it. And that's just with the base shield. I don't have this, which will increase the missile block another 10, so or another 16. So really, at Tier 9 with the second shield on and that ability, you would have over 100 missile block, and that would be enough to block all incoming damage, at least from the front, which I think would definitely be worth it, because that means javelins, slingers, and archers aren't going to be dealing you any damage, except for Ambriorix's freaking stunning shot. I'm pretty sure that would still get through. It would definitely stun you for sure. But that is that. And then the next thing that I've been debating is Vicious Strikes versus Mount Kick. Now, to give you a quick rundown, the men strike, dealing damage and knockback on successful attacks, then gain increased melee damage for a short time after the effect expires. The unit will have temporarily reduced speed, which is whatever. Okay, Mount Kick, order the horses to kick out on foes in front of them, dealing damage on successful attacks and always causing knockdown. Now, here's where the debate comes in between the two of these. This is better for the hit and run. You hit, boom, you're in, you're going to deal some damage, okay, you've popped this or whatever, you've given your infantry over there their buffs and stuff like that. Maybe for whatever reason you need a pull out, maybe it's a Leonidas or Vercingetorix or whatever, and they've popped hold the line, determination, whatever it is. So basically they're not breaking, right? So you would pop your Mount Kick, boom, it would knock their units down, allowing you to get out without having to take damage. Now, that's great, but this, coupled with this, when you're stuck in combat, is really amazing. So what you do, and what I do, is after I charge in, and if I get stuck in the combat, if I'm, like, it's just, well, I'm here, obviously I've got this on, which is going to help me tremendously. But then I'll pop this, which on top of this is going to make me have like 10%, 15% melee defense and attack with this on for that 15 seconds, because this is going to raise your morale to the point where you can't be broken. Let's be honest here. And then what you would do is you'd pop this, get that buff, then you get this. What this does is it increases your chance to hit with the melee attack. And then this is going to do its strike with an increased chance of hitting them because of this. And then once it hits and does damage, then that unit obviously gets the melee weapon damage increase, which helps you out in the melee. So I've been sitting here debating them back and forth, like which would be better. Would it be better to have the ability to knock them down and get out of combat and come back later on and continue the fight, maybe get another good charge in? Or would it be better to be stuck in combat? And right now, I'm on the fence about it, because Roman cavalry's slow. And you can say what you want to about Sulla, the Sulla versus Scipio argument. I've had people talking back and forth about how Sulla is more beneficial than Scipio. Sorry if I laugh. I don't mean to down anybody's opinion, but I don't agree with that at all. Scipio has the better charge, and in the end, if we were to be stuck in combat, even with your prescription, you're not going to be able to do enough to counteract, Oath. It doesn't work. I have the charge deflect up good enough that if we're sitting at the same stats, you can keep charging me all fucking day and it's not going to do anything. Whereas if I pull out and I hit you with one unit, that's going to just rip through you, and you can't countercharge me because you're going to lose that hands down with absolutely no chance of recovery. And you can say, like, oh, well, whip makes you go faster. Okay. That's not going to help you very much, though. When I crush you, I just have to wait till I'm close enough, or until you get close enough, or until you're daft enough to charge me. Like, it's just how it is. So, 1v1, I don't think Sulla is a better Roman cavalry commander, and I don't think he's a better cavalry commander for Rome, even with his whip and prescription. Like, yeah, whip makes you go faster, but sometimes with Roman cavalry, it's better to be slow. It's better to be patient and wait till you can affect the battlefield. And prescription does let you do that. It does. It makes enemy units weaker for your teammates. But I think completely removing the enemy from the battlefield is a much better solution to the problem with Warcry. Because would you rather slaughter the enemy with absolutely no resistance, or would you rather have your units get fucked up while you're fighting them? Personally, I'd rather just break them and be done with it, because this lowers their melee defense anyway by 20%, and then you get a 35 morale damage, and it doesn't affect me. I don't lose anything for doing this. And I find that with Whip on, yeah, you're faster than me, but you're not faster than barbarians, you're not faster than Greeks, and you're still not faster than Carthaginian infantry or cavalry. So there's absolutely no point to it, because you're not gaining anything from it. You don't gain any amazing amounts of charge bonuses. You don't gain anything, really. So I don't feel that Whip is good for it. I mean, Whip with Cavalry Dash at the same time. Let's just look at it real quick.
Carthago delenda est.
That would give you 30% movement speed. That wouldn't be too bad. Whip does give you good melee attack. Does give you better chance to hit in the melee. But 70% melee defense. So I outweigh that by 30%. And I'm going to lower your defense by 20 while you lower my attack. So you're like, attack, 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 attack. And I'm like, let's tank it up and make you tank less. So it's the more aggression versus more defense. And I think that with the Romans, the defense is much more important.
Orders?
Because I can't tell you how many times I've been in an engagement, and if I don't rout the enemy, I can hold the enemy in place. And my teammates can then surround them, or they can come in and charge in and out. I just feel that, especially with team play involved, that Scipio is the better commander. I don't know. I can see the benefits of both. I really can. But I just feel that Scipio is the better commander. He's got the better charge. As far as inhabilitating the enemy goes, I feel like his Warcry does a better job. I really do. And when it comes to being stuck in combat, you can't debate Oath of Perseverance. It's just so incredibly good. Especially now that it's got the movement speed down from the 80% movement speed reduction down to 40%. So now it's an extremely viable move. It's still got an ungodly cooldown, like Vengeance does, because it's an extremely powerful ability that doesn't end as long as you're in melee combat. So I can't see Sulla being able to outdo that in the long run. And the reason why I say that is because, yeah, with Sulla you can use that ability over and over and it'll come back again. But he doesn't have a way to sustain in combat like Scipio does. And Scipio can get out just as easily as Sulla can. And I feel that, yeah, this has about a 30-second cooldown or so, I think. What's the cooldown on it? 70 seconds. Okay, my bad. It's a 70-second cooldown. That's quite a long time. But it doesn't feel like a long time, because you charge in, preferably into melee combat. Because Warcry against archers is kind of pointless, because once you charge them, you're going to just rip through them anyway and break their morale just from your charge. But you charge in to the melee, boom, you've hit them. As soon as your silence is done, you pop your Warcry. They lose their defense, they lose their morale, they break. That unit is gone, the units off to the sides or whatever that's within range now have that 20% melee debuff. You wipe out that unit. By that time, you've got your charge back. You charge back in. That their morale may have gone back up, but you've hit them with that charge, dealing massive amounts of damage, which is going to affect their morale. Then you've gone ahead and right-clicked them to continue the attack, which most likely, if you can get it, you're going to get the rear charge. You're not going to charge head-on if you're playing smart. So you're going to get rear flank as well, which is probably going to break them. And then with your strikes as well, you see what I'm saying? You really don't need Oath. Oath is your, okay, well, fuck, I'm stuck in. And now I'm here, and my unit that's at 25% is going to hold you for the next 3-4 minutes, while my team can adjust and move, hopefully, to come and help. Anyway, I'm done explaining Scipio Cav because I could do it for forever. I need to get some games in. So I'm going to go ahead and click play, and hopefully we can jump into a match, and it won't take too long.
Fortune favors the bold.
This is also me trying out the new abilities, because now that I can do the raised shields, I'm kind of excited for that. I think that's going to be exactly what the Romans needed. And it's always kind of annoyed me that you got that ability for the javelins, but then I'm like, you can't do that on the horse, you can't raise that big giant shield while you're riding. I mean, oh, shit, I'll take the movement penalty. Be slow as fuck, but I mean, taking no damage, get those defense points, you know what I'm saying? And if this takes too long, I'll edit it out of the video so that you don't have to sit here and wait. Okay, Hadrian's Wall. It's not bad. It's not a bad map to get. Basically, as long as we can win our flanks, I should be able to go into the center and help any combat there. I've always liked Hadrian's Wall, but it's always been a really kind of map. Actually, we have tier 9 elephants. We might just end up pushing up the center. It might just happen that way. Snake. Okay, so we got some infantry. Oh, fuck. We don't have any range. Oh, well, I guess we don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna come in through here and up and around, hopefully.
Capture their base! Don't hurry!
Hopefully we'll be able to make something work. Be a great place for archers if they can find a way up there.
Shields up! Admiral! Battle calls! We'll take what's theirs! Charge! Destroy! Victory or death! No mercy! Our base is under attack! Destroy! Charge them down! Attack! Crush them! Fight! Give them death! Our base is under attack! Our base is under attack! Run! Show them steel! Destroy! We'll take what's theirs! Destroy! Charge them down! Quickly! Quickly! Run! No mercy! Only death awaits! Destroy!
So because we still had Oath on, that was probably the only way that we won that charge. Because the Tier 9 Barbarian Cav has the highest charge impact in the game. And this guy just got flanked. He's done. Look at how armored those things are. How are you supposed to take those out? I mean, besides with pikes, that's like literally the only thing.
Shields! Reach the side! Charge him down! Crossroad! Glory awaits! Destroy!
Unfortunately for Hombre here, he's fighting Roman melee Cav.
We're moments from victory! Give them death! Rome's might prevail!
So that was good. All things considered, we didn't break that Cav, surprisingly, but he actually got a surprising flank on us, so I don't really know how. But whatever. I would say we did good. I mean, we'll take a look at the score and see how we actually did. I think we did decent, all things considered. Yeah, we did good. Got up there with the boy Sky Athena. He's a notable player. If you've ever played any games with him, you'd know that. Jesus. Yeah, no, there's definitely some bonus experience thing going on. 3,000 point game, average game. We weren't the best, we weren't the worst. Granted, if you take out his 3,000 points of base capping, 2,000 aggression, 1,000 from decapping, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Wonder, do we have enough for any upgrades? Almost. That's 31. We'll do another game. We'll upgrade the spear, which will be nice. Give us better aggression. Yeah. This would be a nice one to get. Masterwork Cavalry Spear. As a matter of fact, that'll probably be the very next thing that I get, based off of cost. Then it'll go to this. This literally becomes D1. This decision right here is irrelevant. This decision is, do you want to be more tanky or do you want to move faster? And I imagine I would want to move faster so that I could counteract this, because I'm definitely going to want this because the 28 charge impact is insane. Anyway, let's queue up a new game. Life had just begun.
Capture their base! Double time! Quick march!
Shit.
Melee cavalry! The enemy takes first blood! Double time! Slay them! Charge! Apex! Destroy! Spare none! Give them death! Victory or death! Fight! Melee cavalry! Destroy! Melee cavalry! Astra! To the end we fight! Show them steel! Melee cavalry! Melee cavalry! Destroy! Hurrah! Attack! Melee cavalry! Crush them! Glory awaits! Melee cavalry!
What the fuck is one doing?
Charge! Melee cavalry! Kill! Charge them down! Melee cavalry! Slay them! Melee cavalry! After!
Javelins. Jesus, please stop.
Melee cavalry! Attack! Melee cavalry! Destroy! Slay them! Destroy! Barrow! Attack! Only death awaits! Give them death! Death! Attack! At them! Fight! Victory or death! Our base is under attack! Destroy! Charge them down!
The best micromanage in the history of micromanages, boys.
Crush them! Destroy! No mercy! Apex! Double time!
This is still a really close fight. We gotta get those archers. Scipio's the last man of his unit, I think. Unless he's got some back there. That's adorable.
Shields up! Apex! We're being attacked! Quickly! Slay! I go with the gods! Only death awaits! Attack! No prisoners! Give them death! Our men flee the field broken! Our men flee the field broken!
Well, there's only so much you can do. Seems like mid-tier you get stuck on like the same like 2, maybe 3 maps all the time. Whereas every time I've played a map on high tiers, it seems like it changes pretty regularly. Oh, they got Moses. Oh shit.
Capture their base!
Let's get across the river and we'll just wait.
The enemy takes first blood.
And they have artillery? Jesus.
Defenses. Quick march. Quickly. Shields up.
Oh. Okay, it's a temporary effect.
Advance. Double time. Barrage! We're being attacked! Fight! Spare none! Redeem yourselves! Double time! Double time! Charge them down! Glory awaits! Admiral! Double time! Run! Charge! We're being attacked! Only death awaits! Our men flee and feel broken! Our men flee and feel broken! Destroy! To battle! Double time! Our men flee and feel broken!
In what way were you fighting me?
Look to the rear!
Oh, that's bullshit. I knew this was going to be a difficult fight. They had a 3-man party with Moses.
The day is lost. The doctor lost. Capture their base! The enemy takes first blood! Hey, cavalry! We're being attacked! It's time! Kill! Only death awaits! Attack! Kill! Death! Kill! Don't hide! We're being attacked! We're being attacked! Destroy! Attack! being attacked! Destroyed! The traitor Arminius is slain! Attack! 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 Kill! Destroy! Rebuffed! Double time! We'll take what's theirs! For Rome! Attack! Spare none! No prisoners! Destroy! Battle calls! Only death awaits! I go with the gods! Take Henry! Run! Destroy! Double time!
You know shit. You can't. Commoners of shit. Don't. You're doing worse than it makes you look like. Just.
Carthago the lender S.
Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be the end of the video. I'll have to do some editing. Probably just going to cut out the very first video, because I didn't really do much. Actually didn't do anything really before we lost. Also, we'll cut out the waiting time in between. Anyways, guys, this has been Sim Saints. If you enjoy content, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.